if it didn't happen, nor you, your dog, your friend Joe, your neighbour, not even the apple you threw away yesterday would be here. So we will be travelling back to the beginning, and by we I mean Nicola and I. You know, the creators of the channel, the people behind the video. Okay, so let's go back 13.8 billion years ago. The Big Bang Simplified. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. For our first simplification video, we shall be talking about the Big Bang Theory.
Did you know that water is ancient? In fact, the hydrogen used to make the water in this water bottle can date back to the beginning of the universe itself.
Before the Big Bang, there was nothing. Space and time didn't exist. But one of the most common misconceptions is that people think the universe started with a bang, but in reality, it didn't. It kind of expanded. Well, it didn't expand into anything because there was nothing. And because the universe has no borders, there is no outside of the universe. So it expanded into itself, if that makes sense. So the universe is all there is.
The universe expanded from an incredibly dense and hot point in space. This point in space then rapidly expanded, letting out all of the matter and energy stored within it. When the universe was just 10 to the power of minus 34 seconds old, so basically 10 with 34 zeros in front of it, it experienced this massive expansion, otherwise known as inflation. When the universe was first expanding, it began to expand at the speed of light. For those of you that don't know how fast the speed of light is, an example of that is if you were to shoot a beam of light around the world, it would go around the world 7.5 times in just 1 second. And just so you know, the circumference of the Earth is 40,000 kilometers.
So at first, the universe was a hot and dense point. Energy manifested itself in particles that only existed for the tiniest glimpses of time. Before I go on, you're going to need to know what gluons and quarks are. So gluons are particles that hold together quarks in neutrons and protons. So most of the known particles can be explained as the combination of 3 fundamental particles. These particles do not have a substructure, meaning that they cannot be split, and these are called quarks. And here's where it gets a little bit weird. So from gluons, pairs of quarks were created which destroyed one another. These gluons found other quarks to interact with, forming new quark pairs and gluons again. If you don't get this, don't worry. I mean, it only took the human race 1,927 years to come up with this theory after Christ.
Interesting fact. Did you know that 1% of static on any device that is not streaming, i.e. TV, radio, etc., is actually caused by the radiation from the cosmic background radiation? For those of you that don't know what the cosmic background radiation is, it's the leftover traces of the expansion of our universe. The cosmic background radiation is made of very weak electromagnetic radiation. It was first detected in 1965 when a prototype horn antenna, a device used to detect mild radiation, was used.
So these quarks now start to form new particles, hadrons, like protons and neutrons. By now, only 1 second had passed since the beginning of everything. The universe was now so large it was cold enough for quarks to bind together and form protons and neutrons. These fused to create nuclei, and then went on to create the first chemical element, helium.
Did you know that during the inflation of the universe, the matter that was created annihilated itself with the antimatter created during its inflation? Through the annihilation of the two different matters, only 1/1000th of the original matter created was left untouched by antimatter. The small amount of matter that was not destroyed then became everything you see around you, whether it be the sand that you see on the beach, your dog, or even your friend Joe.
Before we end the video, guys, we'd like to give a big shout out to Elias for being our 2nd subscriber and the first person to leave a comment on our first video.
We'd also like to give a massive shout out to Daniela, for she was our first subscriber and our first viewer.
So guys, we'd like to thank all of you for all of the support on the first video, and if you like where our channel is going and you like the type of videos we upload, then
please subscribe, share, like and press notifications.
See you in the next one.
Bye!